So why did Cynthia G betray her girl gang? Hmm? Why did she betray her subscribers? Let's talk about it. Hello, hello, hello. This is Samuel. Thank you for viewing. If you haven't, please subscribe, push the like. Coming up, I'll be showing scenes of street activism. I'm going to be taking my subscribers out on the road, just at least by next week. So make sure you subscribe. I'd like to see that. So 2 weeks ago, I think it's been 2 weeks ago, I noticed a video by this super dusty guy, Taz the Exclusive. And basically, he was saying that the Honorable Marcus Garvey, this guy, the Honorable Marcus Garvey, was a scammer pretty much like Charles Ponzi. Now, Charles Ponzi is a white guy, Ponzi. His last name is Ponzi. He's pretty much considered the father of modern day scam artists. All right. The phrase Ponzi scheme was taken from his last name. So this is how he set up the video. This is Taz, the super dusty guy. All right. The alleged crackhead. All right. He set up the video where it was like, when you have nothing to do, you can do like 100-hour long live stream. So he had this long live stream. Marcus Garvey is like the same as Charles Ponzi. He did like an hour with these showing receipts of Charles Ponzi, newspaper clippings from back in the day, arrest records, everything about Charles Ponzi, the father of modern day, scam artists. So now, right, he's supposed to connect that to this guy, the Honorable Marcus Garvey. And say, okay, just like Charles Ponzi is a scam artist, Marcus Garvey was back there scamming. You know what he did? He typed something up on his laptop and put that up. No receipts, nothing whatsoever. And then he began to just kind of babble for another hour and a half. And it just babble. And he struck me as someone who was on substances. All right, substances. And then as it turned out, what more information came into my feed, recommend feed, that some of his former colleagues, some other YouTubers who worked with him, admitted that okay, he's just a functioning crackhead, allegedly. And then I discovered that who put him on? That he's just who put him on? That he's one of Cynthia G's guys. That Cynthia G introduced him to the world. So how is it that a woman who spends her time attacking Dusties, okay, and has this built this kind of girl gang that is anti-black male, and yes, at this point, okay, you're more than just anti-Dusty, you're anti-black male, okay, you're anti-Dusty a few years ago when I supported her, okay, but she's now just full-blown hate. How is it you're going to introduce this man into the midst of your women and now allow him access to them to pump them for super chats, for donations, to pretty much live off these women? Okay, you preach about dustiness and not being dusty, but you allow this super dusty. Okay, because the difference is this between dusty and the super dusty. A dusty can change his way. Say a man has lost his job and he liked the job. It was a well-paying job. He liked the co-workers. He lost the job, right? He goes home. He's depressed. He plays video games. He's on unemployment, and he kind of gets into that groove, right? Then the unemployment runs out, and he's still just kind of moping around the house. And before you look, you notice he's just covered in dust. The man is a dusty, right? But someone who has influence over him can say, you know what, you're covered in dust. Kind of, snap out of it. And then there's many who Dusty can snap out, go find a job or whatever, start a business, get back on their grind, get back on their purpose. And before you know it, they're fine, right? But see, the super Dusty, they're like that permanently. They're permanently covered in dust. They can make those snow angels dust angels. You know how they make those angels and snow the children? Taz exclusive can make a dust angel instead of a snow angel. He's permanently covered in dust. Okay. From all reports. Okay. And another question about these whistleblowers. Why didn't you tell the population about this guy before? But getting to Cynthia G, how are you going to allow someone like this to pretty much eat off of your women, feed off of your women? Now he's the husband or common law husband of one of her fellow content creators. And in my belief, that's where you can find the answer. Okay. He's hooked up with Nyla, or he's common law married to Nyla. Nyla assists Cynthia G in producing this anti-black male content. And so Cynthia G said, okay, let me introduce this guy, although I know he's super dusty, to my women. But what you're proving that the things that you're saying out your mouth, you don't really believe. Because if you truly against Dusty, and then you realize that one of your collaborators, one of your colleagues who's helping you produce this content, has a husband that is a super Dusty, who is allegedly just a crackhead, functioning crackhead, allegedly. That's what everyone is now exposing him to be. Why would you allow a functioning crackhead, allegedly, give him clout, introduce him, put him on your platform, and allow him now to siphon money away from your women, the women subscribers? You're preaching against dustiness, and that you allow this super dusty to pretty much live off of your subscribers, to feed like a human mosquito. This guy is like a human mosquito. Okay, why would you allow a man that has the spirit of a mosquito access to your subscribers? Cynthia G betrayed her women. She betrayed her little girl gang. All right, she doesn't really care about black women. In particular, she doesn't care about the black women that are allowing her to work from home, which is a blessing. If you're able to work from home and produce anything over 40, if you're able to stay in your house, all right, we're not talking about that manosphere garbage, Kevin Samuel, six figure and all that stuff. We're talking about real black America. Talking about real black America. Real talk in the reality of black America. If you're able to stay at home, not have to go out and fight and deal with microaggressions and all this in this black America, the one that is actually exists, and you're able to find 40,000, just 40,000, which, as you all know, doesn't go far. If you're able to find 40,000 by sitting in your house, not having to go to work, that's a blessing. That's a blessing. So her women are allowing her to work from home, and she's betraying her women. Now I know that the answer to my question is this man is common law married allegedly to Nyla, and so since Nyla is helping her produce content, she just allowed this man access to her subscribers, which was a betrayal of those women who supported him, and a betrayal of actually her so-called ideas that she's promoting. That's my video. I'll talk to you guys later. Again, check out my website. Give me a critique. Give me a critique of how you like the website. The information is not a big website. It's a small website. Check out the small website. Let me know what you think. Take care.